Hey everyone, it's Justin again. This help video is here for you to check your work in the second problem of the Practice Makes Progress PDF activity. Be sure to work through it on your own before proceeding, so if you haven't done so yet, pause the video and work through it now. Here's the problem you were just working through. First, let's substitute the given value of r into the expression. When we substitute 4 in for r, if there are any other operations that apply directly to the r, I will use parentheses when substituting 4 in. So when substituting here, there is a 2 being multiplied by r. So when substituting in the 4, I'll put it in parentheses to make sure I don't forget about the multiplication. Then I'll carefully bring down everything else in the numerator since there aren't any more variables in it. Then we can focus on the denominator and substitute 4 in here. This gives us a denominator that looks like this. The first goal is complete. We have substituted the given value in for the variable. Now, the next goal is to evaluate this, and we'll need to use order of operations for that. So, let's keep gems in mind to help us through this. We need to start with the grouping first. My expression is one big fraction with a numerator and denominator, and when working with fractions, there are actually two implied groupings that we won't see in parentheses. If it helps you to draw in parentheses, you absolutely can. But basically what we need to keep in mind is that everything in the numerator is one big grouping, and the same is true about everything in the denominator. I'm going to work on the numerator first. And up here, I see another grouping that needs to be taken care of. So let's work through the order of operations in there. There's multiplication in here and subtraction. Which does order of operations tell us to take care of first? Yeah, multiplication. 2 times 4 is 8. And then we can take care of the subtraction. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Then let's bring down the rest of the numerator. Now we have two operations remaining in the numerator, addition and multiplication. Order of operations tells us to calculate the multiplication first. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Then we can bring down the rest of the numerator and calculate the addition. Now, since I'm adding a negative number, I can actually think of this as subtraction. So 4 minus 12 is negative 8. Now that we've taken care of the big grouping in the numerator, let's do the same in the denominator. There's a grouping within here too. 4 plus 5 is 9. And bringing the rest of this down gives us 2 times 9, which is 18. We've done everything we can to the groupings in the numerator and denominator, and this leaves us with one operation left, which is division. Negative 8 divided by 18 is equivalent to negative 0.4 repeating. Writing this as a repeating decimal is fine since we aren't technically rounding our answer, but leaving it in simplified fraction form is the route I'm going to take.